Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm Jared from Bowman Underground Metal Movement. I'm here with our band of the month for the month of August, N Ade.
Jeff Morrison, lead vocals and bass guitar.
Aaron Boyle, drums.
Danny Hodges, lead guitar.
Wow, there they are. Pretty much we're going to do it the same way we always do it. I'm going to have a little Q&A, ask these guys some questions, and they'll give you some answers. We'll put it up on the Bumm page. That way you can get to know N Ade a little bit better. That way if you missed them tonight, you'll have a little bit of an idea of who they are and what they're about, so you can make sure to come out the next time that they play and help build these guys' crowd, and you'll get to experience N Ade in all of its splendor. They are amazing, I'm telling you. Anyway, who founded N Ade?
Nobody standing here today. It was actually founded by a guy named Scotty Abear, who started it off as a project for a young guitarist named Zach Gonzalez, who's been playing with Tracy Bird, moving on up, and it was to showcase him. Went through drummers and guitar players, and couldn't find singers, and eventually it came down to the core, and this is it.
So there's literally no original member. That's original.
Well, I mean, I was originally in the band, I guess, when it started.
Okay, so I asked who the founder was.
I wasn't a founder.
Co-founder.
Got you.
Co-founder,
So
Jeff Morrison.
you're an original member.
Correct.
Got it, awesome. Where did the name come from?
Out of nowhere.
Really? Somebody was just like, here, Ade?
Yeah, we just had a band practice, and when we started the band, it was called Hurricane Alley, which was a cool name, but when we got rid of all the other people and brought it back to the core three, time for a new name, new faces, new people.
Well, there was a
N Ade.
charity in the 80s by the same name.
Oh, yeah.
Dio and
The
Ingrid
Ronnie
and all the
James
great
Dio
guitar
project.
players were part of.
Okay.
That's like 40 people.
That was
did
that Calvin
songs. Yeah.
Collaboration amongst
Collaboration of
musicians
a
from
bunch of
Motley Crue to
musicians.
Judas
Right,
Priest.
okay.
Everybody big in the 80s, basically. And it's kind of play on that, the fact that these guys are old.
We'll get paid for that later.
We're always strong. Aaron just said, straight up, these two assholes are old.
Those two assholes can still bring it.
Hey, that ain't no lie, dude. Look, I'm the vocalist for our group, and I'm going to give it to Jeff. Dude, every time I'm like, there's no way he's going to hit that one. I'm waiting. And then you do, and I'm like, shit. It's bad. You're bad to the bone, brother. I love the shit out of it. But, like, I'm a freak, especially for the style of music that I play. I'm in, like, a deathcore band and everything. And I'm, like, the most raddest, raging 80s glam hair metal freak fan, dude.
What's not to love?
That's what I'm saying, dude. David Coverdale was like one of my biggest vocal inspirations. I love David Coverdale. Hey, what's up, asshole? Anyway, get back to this. I have like ADD, so I mean, this is kind of a given answer to me, but we're doing it for them. Inspirations for y'all's sound.
I guess they came from everywhere. I'm a huge Dio fan. I love Dio. Tesla's probably one of my all-time favorite bands. You guys?
Well, Alice in Chains drummer Sean Kinney's a huge inspiration. Neil Peart when I was younger, of course. And a whole bunch of guys. Chains guys, Tommy Lee.
Speak up, man!
Most recently, Gavin Harrison.
Mine is just guitar players that have been forgotten about.
Really, like it?
Jakey Lee?
Jakey Lee's one, but we don't do a song by Jakey Lee.
Yeah.
I wish we could,
Yeah.
but no.
Right.
Guys like N Ade Malmsteen, George Lynch,
Man, who forgot about them? Mainstream people, maybe.
Vivian Campbell's one big one. You know, it's just a combination of all.
People that forgot about those people need to die.
Yeah.
I'm not even a guitarist, and I know all you bastards. Hey, look, if you want to get in the interview, okay?
Just say it.
How long has N Ade been together?
As this core, I guess, what, 2.5 years?
Wow, it's been that long. Yeah.
Something like that.
I've been with the group for about 2 years. Aaron, you've been about
Yeah, year and a half, close to 2 years.
And just to let you know, they don't normally dress like this. Like,
Man,
they're not like
This is
bag
my
of,
real hair, man. What are you talking about?
they're not like bag of donuts or anything. They don't dress all funky all the time. They're having an 80s night with a costume contest tonight at the gig, and I'm sure y'all do it annually, don't y'all?
That's
Or
the goal.
this is the second one that y'all
Second
done?
one, so.
Depends on how many people show up. Can we post this in like 20 minutes?
I might actually make that happen. Y'all play original music also, don't y'all?
We got one originally here tonight and some more on the way. We're going to start recording next week.
Awesome. Who did the composition on that song? Like, who started?
How do y'all usually do it?
On that song.
Song right here just kind of happens. We tend to screw off in between songs and just jam.
Right.
And then before you know it, there's lyrics to it. It's a song.
That's what I'm talking about. Old school. Yeah, jam out. What does Scotty say? What's Scotty say? When in doubt, jam it out, or whatever.
Nice.
Man,
Pull it
yeah,
out.
that's-
Pull it out.
Whip it out.
Dude, go away. I'm busy. Yeah, I mean, and really, we've written a bunch of our favorite stuff that we have in
Oh, I like that.
our library was doing it that way, you know, just jamming to jam and then it
If you
turns
can't
into
remember
something.
at the next practice, it wasn't good enough to do it anymore. That's
No,
how I look at it.
that doesn't fly with us because Matt's retarded. So it's not. He'll write something epic and be like, I don't remember what the hell. So we literally just started recording everything we do.
Right on.
Other than the style of music y'all play, like other than hair metal or speed metal or whatever you want to call it, what do y'all like to listen to? Like other genres of music, just to sit back and listen to.
There's other genres of music.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
I love it all, man. As long as it's got a groove to it, I can jam to it. I despise rap and I despise country. Everything else, I'm fair game.
What you got, groove? Yeah, man.
The chicks are hot.
Country's got a groove to it. Sherry?
Mine's pretty eclectic too. Like my favorite band right now is Porcupine Tree. Because the drummer is just fucking amazing. And then Steven Wilson's newer stuff, you know, his solo stuff. So it's pretty awesome. But everything, Rush, Alice in Chains,
Mine is everything. Just everything. And I do like everything.
I like very little country.
Oh, shizzle, mama
Very,
nizzle.
very little rap. I had nothing against it.
This one is probably one of my two. I have two questions on here, and this is one of my favorite ones to ask bands because I always get the craziest answers, and I love to just like totally blast them after they answer. What is your guilty pleasure band? And what I mean by that, before, so it'll get you to think, the band that you would put on in your car, and I know everybody always wants to go, I don't give a shit who. That's not the point of the exercise. Something you put in your car and you keep the windows rolled up and you're jamming to it and you really don't want your core friends to know you're jamming that shit. And examples are Matt loves Nickelback. Matt loves Nickelback. Mine is Maroon 5. I'm like a huge Maroon 5.
I like Maroon 5. I don't care who knows if I listen to it. But I've got serious Hair Nation, man. That's just what I do. That Boneyard all the time.
What?
I ain't played a CD in 10 years. I'm stuck, man.
Come on,
Mine
Aaron.
would probably be fucking Coldplay. Love some
That's
Coldplay.
pretty
Oh,
awful. Yeah, that's pretty awful.
I love some
That's worse than
Coldplay.
Nickelback.
Mine would be Cradle of Filth, Rammstein,
This guy's
Tebow, Eminem, whatever.
Eminem, that's good.
that's pretty
Got it there.
Yeah,
He said Cradle of Filth and Rammstein. Like anybody, who the hell hates them? Nobody. I know plenty of some bitches watching this shit that want to whoop Danny's ass playing Eminem now.
Slim Shady.
Oh, you should have came dressed up as Slim Shady. Oh, but it's not. He's not from. Well, he was born in the '80s, maybe '70s.
89.
Have the word Eminem.
Out of all the
sir.
gigs y'all have done, can y'all think of anything that was just like crazy or funny? Like one particular moment?
Epic show.
Yeah, something that happened at a show that you're just like, man, that was hilarious, or that shit was insane. It could be a person, something, a certain thing that happened.
We played a show at BFE Rock Club. Some of his old bandmates, 6 Minute Century. Great band, and a lot of drinking going on that night. The singer came up and played some songs with us. It was killer, but I mean, it was just. We recorded the show that night. We brought it home to listen to it, and all the shit we're saying in between songs, it's pretty funny to listen to.
Really?
Those will probably come out someday. The recordings. It's not like the best. Yeah. Maybe a compilation of live stuff.
What are the aspirations for here at Ade? Like, what are y'all's plans in the long term, if there are any?
I would say it probably varies between us. I mean, I've got a good day job. I ain't going nowhere. I'm kind of. These guys both got the skills to go anywhere they want to, and they will. So it's just a matter of time, and until then, we'll melt faces wherever we can.
That's what I'm talking about. Like you said, yeah. Just have fun, rock out.
Even
All the songs are a challenge, which is really nice. When I first auditioned, I didn't even play about before. So it's
You impress the shit out of me, by the way. Like, you really do.
It's an honor to play with this guy.
I mean,
Covering inmates?
I know, huh?
Oh, you
I'd never
tried
seen
it,
you
shit.
play until Bumfest. And I was tired because I'd been up here since like 11 o'clock doing all the bands and everything, running back and forth, getting everything, making sure everything was put together. And by the time y'all got on, y'all were the last band. And I was like, finally, I can just stand here and enjoy myself and not have to run around like an idiot. And I've seen Jeff play many, many times. Of course, I'd never seen you play, but really it doesn't matter because you're just a drummer to me. And I mean, you're good and you're great and you're fantastic, but drum don't mean shit to me. But I like you, I love you, but it's just drumming. But it's good. You're good at it. But anyway,
I was almost in your band at some point. Don't forget
yes,
that.
that was wild. And if I'm getting off topic, blowing Danny on this, but I'm gonna hit on that real quick. We had a band a long time ago, and we were dog shit, and we didn't think we weren't dog shit, but we were dog shit.
We thought we were badass.
And we did. We thought we were the fucking bee's knees, but we sucked ass sandwiches. And our bassist had quit, and Jeff came and hung out with us and jammed for about 3 weeks, something like that, 3 weeks a month. And I remember distinctly one of our songs. It was one of our favorite ones. Like I said, we were beginners. Shut up, novice. And Jeff was like, "Man, this song only has like 3 chords in it." We're like, "So?" He was like, "Maybe we could spice it up." And we were all like, "No, we're leaving it how it is." And he was like, "That sucks." And that was literally the end of it. He went off and did his thing. We found somebody else, and then, later on we got better, and we were like, "God damn, Jeff was right. Whatever, dude. It's cool." I ain't gonna tell him that. I'll never tell him that he was right. But anyway.
He did. I didn't hear anything.
Anyway, I was really impressed by your guitaring, your guitar skills. Appreciate it. I'd never seen
Guitaring?
you
Is
play
that a
before.
word?
I made it up just now. Guitaring, your riffage.
Sure, it's not Webster's.
I enjoyed the shit out of it. You really,
Appreciate it, man.
you were really impressive.
It's not a
Y'all
Webster's.
collectively
I'm
really
Googling
impressed the shit
guitaring
out
right
of
now.
it. Very, very tight, on point. I enjoyed the shit out of it.
Hopefully we'll do that good tonight.
I hope so, because I'm like here, and I don't want you to wank this shit while I'm here. Now, on to my favorite question. You're on a deserted island for the rest of your life, and there's an airplane that flies over every day and drops off a case of either Jell-O or pudding. Whichever one you pick is the one you get for the rest of the time you're on the island. And don't fucking say Jell-O fucking pudding. Everybody always says that dumb shit. It is either chocolatey, nougaty pudding or fruit deliciousness Jell-O. You have to pick one.
Is there any chance of finding some vodka on this island?
No!
Hey, boom.
No! You are not making Jell-O shots. It's either delicious Jell-O or creamy, delicious pudding.
I'm gonna go with Jello. Fuck it.
I'd go with pudding because I feel like it'd be better for you.
And that is like the third time I've gotten the nutrients in pudding.
Jello is fun to eat.
Jello's just sugar and water.
But it's fun.
It's
I'm on a fucking island. I want
nutrients.
food. I don't give a shit what it is.
Oh,
Yeah, but if
pudding.
you're on
Yes, you can do it on
if you're
pudding,
on a
right?
deserted island, it would melt. Jello would just go.
Drink it.
Drink it. So I'm guessing you're taking pudding.
It's got sugar in it for a minute. Eventually you have booze. I'm just saying.
You could use melted Jello to attract hummingbirds.
Oh my God.
Oh, wait, she got real.
God.
Shit just got real.
Oh, you can't hear anything?
Have to like holler. Holler.
Now we got 2.
Dude, now I got, hey, turn the music off.
Thank you.
Anyway, what do y'all have coming up on your schedule past tonight?
I'll start recording next week. That's the only thing we've got going. That's it.
I can't wait to hear it. I really do.
Well, we've only written, what, 2-3 songs now, so we still got writing to do. We've got the master of recording here, so we're just going to hit the button and record it and see what happens.
I can't wait to hear it. Well, that's the end of this one with our homeboys in Here N Ade. Hope you enjoyed this little interview here at the gig.
Hopefully you can hear it.
Yeah, hopefully you can hear it. Anyway,
Maybe
check
you
out
need it here in A.
plug. Check out Here N Ade on Facebook.
That's so rad.
Hit them up. Make sure you do this. That way, when they plug their next show on their Facebook, you can be here to kick it and hear some of these killer jams. I'm Jared Talbot for Bowman Underground. Hasta luego.
Peace.
Peace out.